Joe Biden may have been an asset to post-Brexit Britain, but Boris Johnson's internal market bill announcement changed everything for the presidential nominee, commentators claimed. Mr. Biden has pushed ahead in the ongoing presidential election, having secured 253 electoral college votes out of the required 270, although 6 states are still to announce their results. Even so, President Donald Trump is not willing to concede without a fight. He says he has won the election, and has repeated the unsubstantiated claim that there was tremendous corruption and fraud in the mail-in ballots. However, as it looks likely the White House will fall into the Democratic nominee's hands, Downing Street is thought to be on the edge of its seat. Prime Minister Boris Johnson has a strong relationship with Mr. Trump, with the president even referring to him as Britain Trump. The president also promised the UK a massive new trade deal with the US after Brexit, which would be far bigger and more lucrative than any deal that could be made with the EU. But, as his challenger looks ready to upset Mr. Trump's re-election, Mr. Johnson's team has reportedly tried to reach out to the Biden camp. Downing Street has even been criticized this week by the EU for stalling to see if Mr. Trump can somehow swing the election back in his favor, thus resurrecting his promises of a trade deal. Brussels suggested that a Biden administration is expected to take a tougher line on any trade deal, meaning the UK would be more likely to offer concessions to the EU during negotiations. Downing Street sources claimed that these claims were simply untrue. However, the Democrat has always placed his interests in Ireland first, and has clearly established his red lines over any Brexit. After the internal bill was announced, Mr. Biden said, "Any trade deal between the US and UK must be contingent upon respect for the agreement and preventing the return of a hard border." Period. Commentator Emily Tamkin explained in September, "The tragicomic part of all of this is that a Biden win on November 3 might have meant good business for Brexit." Writing in The New Statesman, she continued, "Democrats were broadly against Brexit, but there was a view on both sides of the proverbial pond that the past was past and that the US and UK could work together towards a multilateral future, provided the Good Friday Agreement wasn't hurt." The Internal Market Bill, announced by the government in September, aimed to give Northern Ireland unfettered access to Britain. By doing so, it would break the withdrawal agreement by overlooking the customs border that was supposed to be drawn up down the Irish Sea.